Welcome to a beautiful Thursday. We start out at 51 degrees today. We're going to 70 something. So I had to get somebody who reminds me of summer and the beach and beautiful blondes. And so yesterday I had a beautiful blonde co-host. Today I've got a beautiful blonde co-host. Deanne Rowland. We've had her here before, and she sang a little for us. You sang Patsy Cline one time.
Yes, ma'am.
You sang Amazing Grace. Yes. And today you're going to sing.
Today I'm going to sing Oh Holy Night.
A very tough song, but such a powerful song.
Yes, it really is. It's beautiful. I love it.
It is. Now, competitions, have you decided to compete in anything, or are you just going to sing when you want to? Have you thought about that?
I just sing when I want to.
Okay.
Pretty much. Just karaoke here and there, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Your favorite entertainer today in what they're calling country music that ain't nothing country about it?
Who would that be? Oh, Lord. I guess I would say I like to sing Miranda Lambert.
Okay.
Pretty good. And Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. She is
Love
awesome.
her. She's so cute.
Yeah, she is incredible. Only thing going wrong with that little chick is she's a vegetarian. So how do those cow farmers around her make a living?
Really?
You know, you can't do that. She just, she's into the veggies.
I
but
couldn't do that either.
she is beautiful. She is beautiful, and she is an amazing talent. Out of the older ladies, who's your favorite?
Tammy Wynette.
Okay. Do you remember the song she did, Apartment Number 9?
No,
Have you ever heard it? You got to learn it. Oh, it's so good. It is so cool, and it is so typical of a woman who's been scorned. You might learn this song. Several women have been scorned. But Tammy Wynette was the one who came on the scene after Loretta, after Kitty, after Patsy, and she made a mark herself.
Yeah, I like Patsy too. Yeah.
Love Patsy Cline. What about Loretta Lynn?
Of course I love Loretta Lynn. I know you love Loretta Lynn.
Because sitting there going, Deanne,
come on, say Loretta Lynn.
That's right. She is approaching 76 years old and still traveling on her bus singing. I mean, that is just incredible. That's incredible. So, what about your sweet sister? Now, she's usually on with us. What is she up to now?
She is in hair. She's doing hair at cosmetology school at the tech school.
And we have to remind you, if you have a career in mind, that is a quick way to get, is it a year?
I think it's going to take her a year. She's halfway done. She just took her finals yesterday and the day before this whole week. And she's got an A. She's doing really good. But
does she practice on you?
Yes. My hair is done by Victoria Rowland. And, well, Maggie Patterson does my hair, too. I can't leave her out. But Victoria's cut my hair recently. She just learned how.
All right. Now, it doesn't hurt to have somebody in the family that's a beautician. That's a cool thing. One day, was it Victoria put the thing on with the cans in the hair?
Yes.
And I sent her a message. When I was 14, 15, 16, long straight hair was the way to go.
Yeah.
And I had really, really long hair, but it kept curling because I have natural curly hair. So I used tomato paste cans on the side and orange juice cans on the top.
That's too funny.
And when I saw Victoria's picture, I sent her a message and I said, listen, girl, and then what she was using, we have to say, was a beer can. And I said, would you rather you smell like an Italian or a vitamin C or a beer? So she was doing those cans. The cans do a good job in taking curl out of your hair.
I know, it was so funny.
And they're free. They're free. Yeah. So, but I use the tomato paste because they're little short round ones and they're perfect for the side of your hair.
Curls,
yeah. Now, is she learning in cosmetology today? Do you do the eyebrows and the waxing and all that too?
Yeah, she hasn't gotten there yet. They're going to learn. I don't know if they've learned nails or anything, but they're going to learn all the face care and all that skin care stuff.
Do you think people know that you have to have a psychology class to be a beautician today?
No, but you really do.
You really do?
Yes.
Do you think it's because when people walk into the beauty shop, sometimes they vent?
Yeah.
And sometimes they're like, I just can't stand my job and I don't like my boss and you won't believe what my husband did today. And the beautician has to decide how to handle that.
Yes, they have to talk to you. That's part of their job.
That's part of their job.
Yeah, of course. In Victoria's little textbook, it has a whole section of how to handle what's appropriate to talk about and what's not. It's really funny. I was going through it and laughing with her. It's funny.
Oh, that's funny. Now, who's the teacher at the tech school?
Oh, her name is Rebecca. No, I don't know her last name. I know her first name is Rebecca. Victoria loves her.
Okay,
She
cool.
is awesome, she says. Loves
Neat.
it, loves it.
And that makes a difference. If you have a teacher that inspires you and encourages you and doesn't put you down and doesn't tell you you're stupid, then that really will take you a long way.
Motivation.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, what are they motivating you toward now, college degree girl?
Well, I've changed my mind several times.
If y'all have watched the previous shows.
I've wanted to be a teacher, I've wanted to do hair, I've wanted to do makeup, and I still would love to do all those things, but now I'm really, next semester I start all my health classes. I'm going to go to be a sonographer or an ultrasound technician.
Okay, okay.
That's really what I'm going to be this time.
Now, I know Delilah Wallace is ultrasound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the gynecologist where I go. And she has been there a long, long time, and that is a good way to make a living.
I know.
It's interesting.
I think it would be really fun. I would love to tell people what their babies are going to be and all that good stuff.
Yeah, or to find a problem too.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
sometimes you find a serious problem and then you can, you know, go on and possibly help them recover.
And not only that, like I was thinking about, I either want to do like that, work at a gynecologist's office and tell people about their babies, or you can go and like do heart sonography. I can't think of the word right. Sonography. Yeah. Sonography. You can do hearts. You can do, you know, all kinds of stuff like that, and just work at a regular hospital too. So it's a very broad career.
And interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
And we know that the medical field, a lot of jobs available. So there you go. There you go.
That's
and
what
you're smart
pointed me
enough
in that
to
direction.
Yeah, yeah. We're looking for a job is the whole key to this, isn't it? So many people are looking for jobs, and I had asked if anybody knows anything about where to apply for jobs, is there anything open, yada, yada, yada. And I passed by yesterday and I saw this big house under construction, and I'm like, wow. And then I go down the road where Burnt Mountain Center is, and there are 2 small houses under construction. So some things are happening. Now, your parents have owned a tire store for about 100 years.
Yes, forever.
And I asked you about business, and you said business is good because many people are repairing and keeping rather than purchasing.
Yes, exactly. Everybody needs new tires. Everybody needs their oil changed and everything fixed. In this economy, not many people are buying like brand new cars.
Right.
People are saying, okay, well, I'm going to go get this fixed and keep it a little bit longer.
Right.
So
right.
It's doing really well.
Good, good. Do you remember the first time when y'all lived in the little brick house beside that, the first time you went over to the tire store? How old were you?
I think when we moved into our house now, I was 1 or 2 years old, so I don't really remember.
Okay.
But our whole family, as we've all built our houses, we all live on the same road now, but they've all lived there at some point, so I remember going over there for different family members all the time.
Right, yeah. Family business, and we talk about that all the time. Many small businesses will change the way we look at America because 27 million small businesses can overthrow any election. You get 27 million and you got mom and pop and you got granddaughters and you got the grandpa, and you get them all voting and looking and questioning, and then all of a sudden the election turns. So small businesses can change America. Now, I've got a bunch of birthdays this morning, and we're going to do them because yesterday, I got in trouble. I forgot to get to the birthdays because I was so involved in David Ralston. I did. I got in trouble with myself, not with anybody else. I was like, Sherry. Okay, happy birthday to Scott Ridings from his granny, and he is 7 years old. Will you fold that up and let's put it in the bucket? And to Bert Merrill, happy birthday from your daughter on your 72nd birthday. And to Nicole Chastain, 25. Now, Deanna, at 25, you expect your children to have some sense. Reckon this one's got any, Nicole Chastain? 25? 25 is kind of the year you begin to go, oh yeah, I get it now.
That's it. I'm not there yet.
My mama was right. My mama was right. Ed Best, happy birthday to you from your family. And he is great singer, great guy who owns the IGA up in McKaysville. And Corey Henson, 16 years old from Nanny and Pawpaw. 16 is the big deal. Did you get a car on your 16th birthday?
I think I got a car a few months after I was 16, but I didn't get to drive it till I was about 17.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me.
And to Dylan Emery, love mom. And Dylan Emery's granddaddy happens to be one of the people who moved my stuff from Atlanta to Jasper 42 22 years ago.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
Long time connection. And to Bertie OMB, happy birthday, 90 years old from your family and friends in church. Happy birthday to you, 90 years old. Happy, happy birthday. If you have birthdays, remember today and tomorrow, and then we're out of here for about 10 days. So please get your birthdays in.
You're going to be
Let's put
gone?
these in the bucket. We're going to be off for 10 days, 12 days, 14 days, something like that. We'll be back on January the 3rd.
Yes.
So there you go. And it's going to be a little strange to not, you know, be hitting the floor running and what is that sign that says, oh, Lord, she's awake. You know?
Yeah. Here she comes.
Or I'm awake, I'm dressed, what more do you want?
What more do you want? Here she is.
That's right. We're going to take a break because we have some very special guests in the house today. You know Broken Ground, you love Broken Ground, you have heard their story, you have listened to their music, you know their testimony. Nobody has attracted the kind of feedback that we have ever gotten than Dorothy Hightower. She's very kind, very quiet, very soft-spoken, but when Dorothy speaks, she's like E.F. Hutton. Everybody listens because she's a very, very wise woman. The wisdom of Dorothy's little tiny mind, just keeping focused on what's really, really important, kept her family together, and is today that family is singing worldwide. You listen to them, go to their Facebook site, and you will hear a little bit of another generation coming on. Morgan, who is 10 years old, is now singing. And I wanted Morgan in the house today, but she's not here.
Aww.
So, but maybe next when we come back, she'll be with us. It is amazing to see the talent, mother and daughters. And when we come back, Broken Ground.
Come and visit Julie's, a classy country atmosphere with great food and superior service. We're open daily for lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come in and try one of our mouth-watering meals. Start off with our garden fresh salad, then pick from the best country dinners, prime-cut steaks, fresh seafood, pastas, and chicken. We're located above McDonald's in Ellijay at the top of the hill next to the car wash. Join our family. Come see us soon.
I'm Calvin Rowland, financial advisor with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for people living on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping people like you for years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives that might increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or maybe provide some growth, come see me at the Edward Jones office, 167 Fowler Street in East Ellijay.
Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Staying in tonight? Want pizza? Then call us, we deliver. That's right, at Papa's Pizza to Go in Ellijay, we have the cure for your hunger. Either dine in or let us carry it out. Give our new square pan pizza a try. We're delivering the best pan pizza you'll ever taste. And don't forget our all-you-can-eat buffet, delicious subs and spaghetti made fresh every day. Let us bring you a delicious meal or bring the kids in to enjoy our game room packed with the latest games and prizes. Dine in or give us a call for delivery. Papa's Pizza to Go in Ellijay, open 7 days a week. In today's changing world, some things should never change. Time-honored compassionate services are what families have come to know with Roper Funeral Home. Our professional and courteous staff offers traditional services, cremations, as well as advanced funeral planning, which relieves the burden from those we love.
Hello, I'm Kevin Roper. If you have any questions about the services we provide, we invite you to give us a call, stop by, or better yet, ask a family who has used our services.
Does your family tell you that you have a hearing problem? Do you struggle to hear conversations in a noisy environment? If you answered yes, then the professionals at Ear, Nose, and Throat Specialists can help. We put over 50 years of experience to work for you. With a thorough medical exam and hearing test, Dr. Ron Van Tile and Stephen Sick is committed to giving you a new lease on life.
Since I saw Ear, Nose, and Throat Specialists, I'm back to being productive at work. I feel that I have my life back.
Call us today, 770-345-6600. Ask about our 30-day trial. Ear, Nose, and Throat Specialist, the hearing professionals.
First Mountain Medical is pleased to announce Dr. Michael Harris. Dr. Harris and his wife Tracy, a registered nurse, are proud to be a part of the Jasper community. For over 15 years, Dr. Harris has practiced internal medicine from complete physicals to helping manage complex medical needs like diabetes and heart disease. Our office offers state-of-the-art in-office treatments and testing equipment. Call Dr. Harris at First Mountain Medical.
We aim to treat every patient like our only patient. That's our goal at First Mountain Medical.
What
Lots of great new stuff to tell you about on the Encore edition of ETC3's Trading Time, coming up this morning at 10, right after North Georgia Now Today with Sherry Martin. You can take your Christmas pictures the old-fashioned way with the Canon 35mm camera that I have on today's show. Also available, a kerosene heater to ward off winter's chill if it ever gets here. A comfortable Lazy Boy reclining chair for just $25. There's an antique wooden tea cart, a saddle for your horse, a Fender Squire guitar and amplifier, some great vehicle buys, and more Christmas puppies, beagles and Yorkshire Terriers in the spotlight today. You never know what you're going to find in ETC3's Trading Time. I'm Rich Scott. Whether you watch the Encore at 10 in the morning and midnight or the live show seen at 5 in the afternoon, Trading Time is the place to be if you are looking for a bargain. We invite you to call in your sale items each weekday afternoon at 5 o'clock, or you can list your items and shop online anytime at our website, www.etctradingtime.com. Chances are whatever you're looking for, whatever you need, you can find it among the more than 1,200 items on Trading Time right now. Just about everything on there for sale right here where you live, in the North Georgia Mountains and in the Copper Basin. Now remember, the Trading Time Encore is seen at 10 in the morning right after North Georgia Now Today with Sherry Martin. We'll be back this afternoon live at 5 o'clock with an entirely new live show and a whole new list of great things to tell you about this Trading Time. Live local television that you find only here on ETC Cable TV. Now back to Sherry and North Georgia Now Today.
Shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night. child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthem sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold and myrrh, come peasant king to own him, the King of kings, salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high. The Virgin sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. The babe, the Son of Mary. We're looking for the King, the new Messiah. We're following the star, shining brighter. Oh man, won't you help us if you can? He shook his head and he pointed his hand. There's a new kid in town, and he's lying in a manger down the road. There's a new kid in town, but he's just another baby, I suppose. Heaven knows there's a new kid in town, here in Bethlehem. I see you've traveled far, bearing treasures. You say these gifts are for kid in town, and he's lying in a manger down the road. There's a new kid in town, but he's just another baby, I suppose. Heaven knows there's a new kid in town here in Bethlehem. Oh, heaven knows there's a new kid in town here in Bethlehem. A young man was praying when God spoke to him. He said, "You'll preach tomorrow a word that I'll give." But at daybreak the snow fell. He was bound to his home. He said, "Lord, I don't understand. I feel this message so strong." And he said, "The word in me, it cries in my heart like fire in my bones. It's been from the start. Lord, you've given me life and more abundantly, and I thank you, oh Lord, for the word in me." So out in the backwoods he walked for a while. He thought of the message and it brought him a smile. And then he preached such a sermon that would give your heart a chill, overwhelmed by the Spirit and God's perfect will. And he said, "The word in me, it cries in my heart like fire in my bones. It's been from the start. Lord, you've given me life and more abundantly, and I thank you, oh Lord, for the word in me." 20 years later, his faith holding strong, he heard a young preacher singing a song. And when he told this young man, "You've blessed my heart so," he said, "You blessed me too, sir, 20 years ago. For I was in those backwoods with nowhere to go." Well, that's when I heard those sweet words, and it freed my soul. Oh, you thought you were only preaching to the squirrels and the birds, but now Jesus lives within me, and now I have the word. Oh, the word in me, it cries in my heart like fire in my bones. It's been from the start. Lord, you've given me life and more abundantly, and I thank you, oh Lord, for the word in me. Ooh, yes, I thank you, oh Lord, for the word in me.
They they never cease to amaze me.
Wow.
They never cease to amaze me.
Wow.
And I am not doing Christmas shopping this year, but I just gave the greatest gift I could give. I gave our viewers a great performance and a wonderful song. Now, if you would like to have a copy of that CD, you can go to the Yellow Jacket. You can catch up with the Hightowers. You can go to MC Cabinets up in Mineral Bluff. That CD with the word is available for $8.
Awesome.
That was awesome. I told Deanne before we started, I said the first time they did that song, I fell all to pieces because it's so powerful. And I was sitting here getting cold chills, and I'm thinking, I've heard that song 500 times, but I never missed the message.
That is awesome. I had chills all the way up my arms.
Awesome.
I was like,
wow.
Oh my gosh, that's an awesome song. That's
Awesome
great.
message. Well, we've got some more birthdays, and I'm going to get them in today so I don't get in trouble now with myself because I was mad at myself yesterday. This is a very special one, and I'm going to save it for a minute. Carolyn Shields, happy birthday to you from your sister on December 27th. And in memory of Jim Wood, who would have been 79 on the 19th. He had passed away, I believe they said 2 weeks ago, and this is from his sister. And to Luke Otis Mason, who is celebrating 2 years old, called him my grandmother Ann, happy birthday to you. And to Perry Ledford, called in by friend Loretta, happy birthday to you. And to a very, very special gentleman down in Ball Ground, Georgia. He happens to be married to my dearest bud, my sweet, sweet, sweet Dr. Rebecca Ray. She is the most precious thing. And evidently Howard married a baby because it says he's going to be 79 and she can't possibly be more than 65. So evidently Howard robbed the grave because he's going to celebrate 79 years old. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And we had asked prayer a while back for a young man who had surgery on his ear. Well, now he is going back and he's going to have some reconstructive surgery. Presley Barnett. And for you Elvis fans, yes, he was named after Elvis Presley. And to Presley Barnett, we're going to send out prayers for you. He is 9 years old. The operation will be on the 20th, so please keep him in your prayers. We're going to take a break and go to the community calendar. Then we're going to bring the Hightowers on, and they're going to get to sit with me and visit for a little bit. And then in a little while, Miss Deanne is going to sing Oh Holy Night.
Yes, I am.
Awesome, awesome song, and we're looking forward to that. So we're going to take a break, go to the community calendar, and here come three of my favorite people in the whole wide world, the Hightowers.
Last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. First thing I do is pray for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I do with one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But One more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day. Leave me wishing still one more day. Leave me wishing still one more day with you.
Wow, wow. Wasn't that great music?
Yes.
And now we're going to visit for a few minutes with three ladies who have become regulars on ETC3. Your faces are very familiar to people, but not everybody knows your story. I'm sitting here looking at one generation, two generations. The third generation is coming on in the Hightower Singers, isn't it? Now, Jen, let's talk a little bit about Emily because she's the next one coming up, 17 years old.
Yes.
What does she like to sing?
She's more into the praise and worship type music. But Mom wrote a song about being changed. I've been changed, and she started singing it. She went to the Vida Nuevas, and it changed her life, her life completely. And so the song is appropriate now. She's had the song for a while, worked on, learning it, but now it's fitting.
It works.
Yeah, she's getting more interested now in singing other songs. She's a nervous wreck every time she gets up, but she still enjoys doing it.
Wow. Okay, Morgan is 11 years old, and the next generation singing. What does she like to sing?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, on any given time, you'll hear Morgan singing in the shower. Always sings in the shower. She sings everything. And I asked her, I mentioned a couple things, like she tried out for the Dynamics, and for when she tried out for it, I was like, what are you going to sing, And I mentioned this or that, or, something that, and she's like, no, I think I'm going to sing Jared Neiman, Lover, Lover. And I'm like, I mean, it's a guy that sings it and stuff, and it's kind of upbeat, and I'm like, well, what if you do like Holy Night or some kind of something, it's soft and, I don't know, Mom. And she did the Lover, Lover song, and she made it. She did. She came on yesterday. She was thrilled to death. It is.
Yeah, and you said this chorus is Jasper Middle School?
Yes.
And that it is amazing talent.
Leah Van Doren is the chorus teacher's name, and kudos to her. She's doing an incredible job.
Wow.
Very impressive. We went to the concert, not before, it was Tuesday night. We went, and amazing.
It was over the top.
It was.
Isn't that something? Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. She's very good at what she's doing, and they're talking about going into they're going to have a competition in the spring.
Awesome.
For the first time that the Pickens County has went to a competition. So
that is incredible.
First.
Okay, that'll be the third generation. From that, Dorothy, did you ever think that this was going to happen? When we look back a year ago, y'all have been on with us now since March, so we're approaching almost our first year anniversary. Did you ever think this was going to happen?
No. When I was a kid, my mama had 10 kids, and she loved music like she loves to breathe. And she would have us to come up, and she had a song for each child if they would sing,
so
if they
really
would.
Fourth generation.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And but we never took it outside the doors of our own home. And I had, just actually quit singing as a child when my mom and dad divorced. And my brother, he started going to church, and when I was in my 20s, and I started back then. And I would have loved to have had the chance like Morgan does, because I have a weak voice, and it would have been good to have somebody to coach you and help you to develop, instead of you having to learn everything on your own and try and everything. And then, when I started writing songs, then, I always encouraged my kids, and finally, they got into it as well. So, but no, I had no clue. It never even crossed my mind that it would go this way.
Now, all three of you, if you're out in public, do people recognize you as Broken Ground?
Yes,
those two.
And Mom's exact words were, "See, that's why you can't pitch fits in public." I love it. I
I worry about going to the grocery store because I have the twin boys and they're always asking for everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm thinking, I wonder if anybody recognizes me. I'm like, oh.
They're over there choking their kids.
Right.
That's that girl.
That sings for Jesus.
Sings for Jesus.
But you know, we had my cousin, she said that she was in church and she had a son who was very rambunctious and he was a toddler, and she said, I've learned how to say, praise God, praise God. And so, you know, you just kind of do what you got to do and try to stick with it. But people, they don't always understand you, so I try to mind my manners when I'm with my kids.
It's tough. Okay. Is there a new CD going to be in the works? Have you written enough songs now that you want to do another one? Did you learn from the first one?
We learned from the first one, we learned plenty. Yes, there's so many songs. There's so many songs that would have a hard time. We have to wait upon the money. But mostly we have to wait upon the Lord, because, you know, like you said, I loved what you said a while ago. You know, wisdom comes from God. It doesn't come from us, you know, and I'm not that well put together thinking on my own and having words on my own. But when God is in the picture, everything falls to place. If you put Him right up front there, you don't have to worry about yourself. Let Him do it. He can do a much better job. And yes, we do want to do it. She has started writing some.
My brother too.
Yes, both of them. Both of them have written such good songs, and I'm just overwhelmed by how good they are. And
Mom has 160 plus on her own, so
I see another
we'd
CD
be burnt
in the
out
works.
singing if we tried to record them up.
I think about Mom. She's waited 20 years to do something with these songs, and then since we've released the CD, I've written 9 more, and I'm thinking she's waited all this time, and now I'm like, I got a new song, you gotta hear it. And so, you know, but we as soon as this one was done, we were like, okay,
you're ready for
when are we
another
going to do another one? And I don't know. My thoughts are I would like to start working on it in the spring or the summer, and at least have another one out by the.
I would think it would be so wonderful to have it out by Mother's Day. If you could start possibly in February and have it out by Mother's Day, that would be such an awesome Mother's Day gift. Because to look at this group of mothers who have come together, and what an awesome thing for you to give back to our community. Now, folks want to know where to find your CDs. I know that Yellow Jacket still has a couple. MC Cabinets up in Mineral Bluff has some. And y'all have them with you, but you have to chase you down in the trunk of your car. So, is there a phone number that people can call to get in touch with you, or get in touch with you on Facebook? Is that the best way?
Yeah, Facebook is the best way, because, you know, I live here in Ellijay, Mom and Sarah are down in Pickens County, so there's always somebody local somewhere. We're traveling around singing a good little bit.
Okay, what
now,
about
too.
Nick? Can he help with getting them to folks? Okay.
Yes, he can, and he works.
He manages the Facebook page. And
Right. Okay, so if they get on Facebook, or if they'll, MC Cabinets up in Mineral Bluff, they have them, and the Yellow Jacket still has a few, and if y'all have some today, I'll take a few more to the Yellow Jacket, because we're going up there, so I'll take a few more. But it is a great gift, and for less than $10, you can continue giving and giving and giving. Now, I like all the songs on the CD, but obviously the word. Now, did you understand why that song is so touching?
Goodness.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it was good to begin with, and at the end, when the guy in the woods, and I was like, wow. You know, it's like a movie, but it's a song. It's like one of those things that you're just like, oh my gosh. I had chills all the way up and all the way down to my toes. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
What a
that
message.
was great.
What an incredible message of hope.
And you know, there's messages out there all over the world, the very same message, just different stories, but it's the same message that God is watching. He still cares, and he's on his job. He's on his
I was thinking, the song is about you guys. I mean, you're singing the word. You wrote this song. You're singing this to all these other people watching, and somebody could be watching, and you could just get them just like that. That's awesome.
That's why we entitled the CD "The Word in Me," because there are songs that came out of each of us, the Word in us. So. Kind of has a double meaning.
It's amazing, amazing. Well, we have a very, very special birthday. If I were going to pick queen for the day, it would be Miss Farrell Starnes. Miss Farrell Starnes is celebrating a birthday. She is over 60. She is graciously, gorgeously over 60, and this is from her daughter, from Sheila Bailey and Kendra Warren, and happy, happy, happy birthday to you, precious, precious lady. We're going to take a break, and we're going to get another gorgeous lady set up to do a song. Now, you chose Oh Holy Night.
Yes.
It is one of those songs that will absolutely talk about cold chills.
Yeah.
It is a great one.
I hope I can handle it today. I'm a little sick. I'm hoping I can pull it off. I'm really.
You can do it.
Y'all forgive me.
You can do it. We're going to go to the community calendar again for just a second while we set Miss Deanne up, and we're going to put her under the lights and ready to go in just a minute.
Praise God, we shall have a new body someday. Though I err here to sin, the temptations of life, no longer in darkness and danger I stay. I'm looking beyond earth's burdens and strife. I'll live in a glorified body someday. I'm going to have a new body someday. A glorified body that will never decay. We'll sing and we'll shout and never wear out. Praise God, we shall have a new body someday. I'm looking for Jesus.
Night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Oh, night
I love that song. Every time I hear that song, I think about the great tree lighting at Rich's when I was a child, and they had like 5 layers of lights, and they would start to do the tree. And once they hit that note on Oh Holy Night, the lights came on the Christmas tree at Rich's. What a great childhood memory. Now, Miss Deanne, slide back over here and join us again. There are certain songs that make you always remember Christmas. There are certain things about Christmas that will always be special to each and every one of us. And this year, as the economy has been pretty down, people aren't buying gifts. They're not spending money. They're not doing like they did in the past, but they're going to still create wonderful Christmas memories. Dorothy, what will you do for your family Christmas?
Pray for them mostly. You know, I want them to know that I always love them and I always will. I'll never change. You know, a mother's love never changes. And she loves her children all the same. They're all one just as special as the other one is. The grandchildren, it's just like God. He said, God is no respecter of persons. And that's the way I want to be all my life, and I know that I am. And you know, to me, that's the main thing, is to wish for an even better year, a closer year to God. The closer you get to Him, the more peace you're going to have, the better life you're going to have. And a lot of people, they want to, you know, it's just like politics. They want to leave God out of it. You can't leave Him out of anything and have peace. If you want peace, if you want a oh holy night, the night divine, you want a divine life, keep Him in it and keep your family in it. Try to pull them together with that. And if you can, then you know, God's blessing will be in it.
Now, you want to invite folks to your church, Daily Walk Ministries?
Yes, it's up on 282 in Ellijay, and it's when you pass Pleasant Grove Church on 282, that's on the left. There's a road right beside it. We're in their old church building.
Okay.
You turn down that road, it's out there on the left.
Okay. And do you have a special Christmas program planned? Is there anything going on? Do you know?
No, we are having service on, you know, it's
Christmas
on Sunday,
Day.
Christmas
Okay.
Day. So
Okay.
we are
All right.
having service that day.
Well, I have to make an announcement that I don't want to forget because I've got a lot of things to get done tomorrow, and Matt will be with us tomorrow. We want you to know that Mount Zion Baptist Church in Jasper will have Christmas music. They will present The Child of Wonder. The musical will be presented Sunday night, December 18th at 6 p.m. and then Monday night, December 19th at 7 p.m. The church is located at 1036 North Main Street in Jasper. You can't miss it. It's like the big boy up on the top of the hill. And for more information, call 706-692-6315, or you can visit their website. Miss Deanne, thank you for being here today. I love you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
This little girl has been in my life and my family for a long time. Forever. And I treasure you so much. And having you here was like a great Christmas gift.
Oh,
So
good.
thank you
I
very
love you
much.
too. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it was fun. And you'll be back again. And
Yes.
hopefully we will bring beautiful sister. We didn't even talk about her pageants. Is she still doing some pageants?
No. She's too busy with school. She's got school every day of the week now.
Okay.
It's
all
just
right.
like high school. Got to be there at 8 in the morning until probably 1. Yeah,
Okay.
she's doing it all again.
All right. Now, if you need tires, go check these guys out because you will see that commercial discount tire located at
3900 Camp Road beside the Bargain Barn.
There you go. There you go. Tomorrow will be a very special day for us. Brother Matt will be in the house. He will probably have on his work uniform. I told him, I said, just come as you are. It's a work day for him. He finally got a job that's 5 days a week. It's been really, really tough year for he and his wife Paulette, but amazing things have happened. I've seen miracles around me this year that I'm just kind of like pinching myself and going, whoa, is that for real? Is that really happening? Some really, really good things have happened on top of many, many bad economic things. We are going to recover. I still call this a year of recovery.
Yep.
So please stay positive. Please stay focused on the right thing, the message of Christmas. There was a birth in a manger, a little bitty baby boy, and it changed the world forever. So I hope that you will stay focused on what Christmas is all about. We don't like to say goodbye, so we will say we'll see you again. We will see you again tomorrow, and then we will be off for 10, 12 days. I mean, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Don't forget, my buddy Rich Scott will be live in the house tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So if you have things that you want to sell and you want to get him on his last program, call in tomorrow morning at 10, not at 5 in the afternoon. At 5 in the afternoon, ain't nobody going to be here. From North Georgia Now Today, I'm Sherry.
I'm Deanne.
This is my buddy Deanne, and she'll be back in the coming year. We hope that you will be with us too every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 10 a.m. And again, encore presentations 6 and 1 a.m. We'll see you again only on ETC3.
Have a little talk with Jesus. Let us tell